For CHCC, we are the team of extremely sensitive on chemical safety. Toxic! With the taste of your voice, I'm tired. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic?
Are you ready for what?
Hazard communication and chemical safety.
Magandang gabi po mga ate at kuya. Sino nyo ba hindi kayo safe? Friends, ito na ang sagot sa mga tanong nyo. Ang hazard communication.
Ano yun?
Well, if you refer to the workplace, hazard communication ensures that workers who may be exposed to hazardous chemicals know about the chemicals hazard and understand how they can protect themselves from exposure. For short, the essence of hazard communication is a warning.
Warning!
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Osha.
Osha, who?
Ocean deep. I'm afraid to show my feelings. Opo, hindi nga yung joke. Kasi ang ocean tutukoy ko ay occupational safety and hazard administration hazard communication standards of OSHA HCS. This is designed to ensure that information about these hazards and associated protective measures is disseminated. This is accomplished by requiring chemical manufacturers and importers to evaluate the hazards of the chemicals they produce or import and to provide information about hazards of the chemicals they produce and to provide information about them through labels on ship containers and more detailed information sheets called Material Safety Data Sheets.
MSDS!
All employers with hazardous chemicals in their workplaces must prepare and implement a written hazard communication program and must ensure that all containers are labeled, employees are provided access to MSDS, and an effective training program is conducted for all potentially exposed employees. Kung ang lahat ng employees effectively participate in their employers' protective programs and take steps to protect themselves. Kaya kung lahat ng manggagawa alam ang mga impormasyon na ito, panigurado, kayo ay protektado. Paano? Kailangan parating may plano. Kaya ito ang handog namin sa inyo, ang Hazard Communication Plan. Ano nga ba ang Hazard Communication Plan? Well, this plan identifies the hazardous chemicals at your workplaces and describes how you will use material safety data sheets, container warning labels, and training to inform employees. Employers need to... Kaya ikaw, ate. Huwag mo makalimutan tanongin ang boss mo. May written hazard communication plan ka ba? Kasi kung wala, malay mo sa huli, ikaw din magsisi.
This is the part of me that you'll never ever
Ano nga ba ang mga essential parts that you'll never gonna ever take away from a written plan? First, ay ang hazardous chemical list. Dito, may kita nyo ang lahat ng hazardous chemicals in all forms like liquids, solids, gases, vapors, fumes, and mist. Kailangan lahat ng chemicals on the list match with its material safety data sheet. At kailangan updated dito para listahan ng mga utak nyo.
Number 2, describe how you will ensure that each hazardous chemical container is labeled. That identifies the chemical and has an appropriate
Third one ay ang material safety data sheet. This describes where you will keep material safety data sheet and whom to contact if one is missing or needed.
Number 4, describe how you will train your employees about the chemical include how employees can protect themselves, how to read warning labels and material safety data sheets, and where employees can review these MSDS.
Number 5, hazardous nanodine test. Describe how you will inform employees about hazardous chemicals to which they may be exposed during nanodine tests.
Number 6. Describe how you will inform your employees about hazardous chemicals in pipes that run in their workplace.
And last but not the least, information for contractors. This describes how you will inform contractors' employees about hazardous chemicals to which they may be exposed at your workplace and what they can do to protect themselves. Ako po si Cassandra Aquino at nagsasabing kailangan parati kang OP, always protected.
Always. Always.
Taste of your poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Na, na, na. So, who is covered? Who is covered? The OSHA standards applies to general industries. Sugar, and marine terminals. It applies to chemical manufacturers, exporters, importers, and employees exposed to chemical hazards. So, ate, how can we minimize workplace hazards? Chemical manufacturers are required to evaluate potential hazards that the chemicals they produce or import have. They are also required to report the gathered information to their employees and to the employers concerned. So, ate, do you know that the chemicals listed in the subpart Z of the OSHA and ACIGH are hazardous chemicals? Syempre hindi. Oh gosh, sorry.
Sige, okay lang yan, Ben.
And carcinogenic, hazardous chemicals, and toxic chemicals are to be reported to the NCP, OSHA, and IARCG. So don't forget, Ben Nestorga po nagsasabi, dahil kay Ben, chemical safety mo ay 10/10. Toxic.
Talaga.
Taste of your poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Na, 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 na.
Hi, ate! Ilang taon na tayo nag-aaral ng chemicals? 4 years na. Pero, narinig niyo na ba kung ano ang hazardous chemicals?
Ano yun?
Hazardous chemicals are any chemical that can do harm to your body. From OSHA, it is also an element, chemical compound, or mixture that is classified as a physical hazard or health hazard. In other words, these chemicals are very dangerous to your health. Again, these chemicals are very
Dangerous!
Pero wait, ano nga ba ang physical hazard? Chemicals that are physical hazards are unstable and when handled improperly can cause fires or explosions. A chemical that is a physical hazard has one of the following characteristics. It's a combustible liquid, it's compressed, explosive, flammable, water reactive, starts or promotes combustion in other materials, and it can ignite spontaneously in air. Ano naman ang health hazards? Chemicals that are health hazards can damage an exposed person's tissue, vital organs, or internal system. It is very dangerous to your health, my health, and everybody's health. Kuya, maporma ka ba?
Bakit?
Ate, maporma ka ba? Kasi, ang hazardous chemicals, madaming forma.
which can be released into the air by cutting, drilling, grinding, or sanding. Under the
Ay, meron ng
solid ang
PowerPoint.
fumes and
Parang,
fibers.
oo.
Fumes are extremely small droplets of metal formed when the metal has been vaporized by high temperature. Usually, napoproduce to after mag-weld. And some solids are fibers naman, which can be similar to dust, but they have an elongated shape. Next is liquid. Liquid chemicals in direct contact with the skin can cause skin problems. And the last is gas. Gases naman are chemicals that are in the gas phase at room temperature. Vapors evaporate from substances that are liquid or solids at room temperature. Ate, may time ka ba?
Lag.
Ayan kasi, ang hazardous chemicals, madaming types. Number 1, toxins. Ang ibig sabihin ng toxins, ito yung chemicals na nakakapag-poison ng different parts of our body. For example, hepatotoxins cause damage to the liver. Nephrotoxins kapag kidneys. Neurotoxins kapag nervous system. Hemotoxins kapag blood cells. And reproductive toxins kapag naman it affects the ability to have children. Next naman is carcinogens. Yan, carcinogens are cancer-causing compounds. They are commonly described as any agent that can initiate or speed the development of malignant or potentially malignant tumors. Next naman is mutagens. Mutagens cause genetic mutations or changes. These mutations can cause birth defects or other problems in following generations or may lead to cancer in the exposed person. Next naman is sensitizers. Sensitizers naman can switch on a reaction in an individual worker. The reaction to a sensitizer depends on the individual worker. Another type of hazardous chemical are the irritants. Irritants can cause inflammation of tissue at point of contact, including bronchitis or other lung damage if inhaled. Next naman is corrosive chemicals. Nakikita niyo ba to? Yan, perfect example ng corrosive chemical, phenol. They are capable of damaging the eyes, skin, living
Chem-eng na
tissues,
talaga siya.
and the respiratory system. Another type of hazardous chemical is the asphyxiants. Asphyxiants deprive the body of oxygen. Pinagkakaitan ka ng oxygen ng asphyxiants. And next is radioactive isotopes. Radioactive isotopes naman emit ionizing radiation which can cause direct tissue destruction or interact with cellular nucleic material. And there are also what we call flammable liquids. The vapor of a flammable liquid ignites and causes fire or explosion. Hindi yung liquid itself, hindi yung vapor ng flammable liquid. Tapos, yung flammability ng liquid ay nakadepende sa 4 na factors: vapor pressure, flash point, limits of flammability, and vapor density. Last na is yung metals. Metals can be both physical hazards and health hazards. Some metals can ignite and explode. So examples niya is magnesium, dust, high risk of other metals such as aluminum, and yung mga almost non-toxic like iron, aluminum, and those that are very toxic which are mercury, lead, cadmium, and beryllium.